Welcome to the Rise Above Show, presented by RoofCon. My name is Diego Dante, and I'm thrilled to bring you inspiring conversations with some of the most innovative and bright minds in our industry. From business and entrepreneurship to personal development and growth, we'll explore the strategies, insights, and stories that have helped our guests rise above challenges, overcome adversity, and achieve their goals. So sit back, relax, and join us on this journey of empowerment, inspiration, and discovery. This is the Rise Above Show. Welcome to the Rise Above Show presented by RoofCon. My name is Diego Dante. I'm here with my friend Greg Marthaler Jr.
What's up?
Of SFY.
Yes.
Out of Denver.
Yes, we're out of Denver.
And man, I just wanted to come on, chat for a little while. We've known each other for a little while, and I've talked to you about doing something like this, and I was like, we just happened to be here at IRE together, so wanted to get together and just chat for a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think I know, in just chatting with you, I think some of the things, both of us have had a big transformation change in our lives, and I think sometimes we forget when we overcome big hurdles in our life that we still may have to go back and check ourselves to make sure we stay on the right path.
Yep.
I know one big thing for me on a mental space and head, I started doing cold showers again to really help focus my mind shift. I use cold showers. I know a lot of people there's a lot of health benefits to cold showers, but I'm a big fan of, I was 515 pounds, lost 265 pounds, down to 240, 245 right now. But when you're that big, there's a lot of self-doubt that happens. There's a lot of self-negative talk that goes behind your mind that most people would never even know goes on in your head. And how do you uproot that? You're gonna have to do certain things to help get you out of that rut and that mindset to get something new. So I started doing cold showers. And in cold showers, basically, when you get in there, you gotta get the fight or flight instinct. Doesn't work super well in the summer because the water's not cold enough. So right now it's really good, but it helps keep the mind shift going right. So if I'm thinking negative, I'm not a good businessman, I'll never date, I'll never lose my weight, I'll never get there, I'm a failure at this, I'm a failure at this, right? Like all this stuff that you talk in your head, how do you shift that mindset away? How do you get away from that? Well, you have to identify some of the thought process and pattern. So I wrote it down, and then I did a cold shower, and I wrote affirmations for myself in the cold shower. I would sit and speak the affirmations in the cold shower, and the hardest part that's hard about the cold shower process is it's all mental, right? So this isn't something if I just lift up a weight or just push something. I have to mentally think it through and actually have to believe it in my heart that I am going to overcome it. And when you do it in the cold shower, it creates a deeper synaptic brain wavelength inside your mind to create a new path, to create a new thought process. And so you keep doing this continually, it gets you out of a rut and starts working subconsciously for you, so you actually start believing and changing your mental process inside yourself. And in life, we get to moments like, hey, look, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of stuff going on, and your past starts creeping back in, or old habits start creeping back in, and you may have to readjust. You may have to go back to some old things. Like I just started doing cold showers because I was like, man, I'm doing a lot of stuff, changing a lot of things, but I want to make sure I'm focused, I'm moving the right direction properly, and I don't want any negative thought process coming back in.
So there's a lot to unpack there. Let me ask you a couple questions. So you've lost over half your body weight at this point?
Yep.
So how has an experience like that helped to shape you as a leader in your company and in other aspects of your life?
Yeah, I think through that entire process, I'd probably almost call it like a rebirthing of yourself, and a rebirthing of who you are as a person and the confidence you have. And you don't have the confidence that you should have, but you don't recognize it until you get through to the other side. And I didn't realize all the little self-doubts that I had about myself as a leader, as a business owner, as tackling new projects. Would I have the energy to accomplish it? Do I have the mental fortitude to get to the place? Do I have the winning mindset that it's going to take to get me over those hurdles? Because in entrepreneur and being an owner, there's so many failures that come your way and so many unsuccessful things. There's so many adjustments you have to make. Sometimes you start doubting yourself as a leader. Am I making the right decisions? Am I making the right moves? or you won't make moves because you're afraid that you won't have the energy to do something. So for me, it was just, I'm a different person, to be honest. I approach life different. I approach leadership different. I'm more confident in a room. I remember I was doing a pitch at a roofing company, and I remember speaking, and I used to do a lot of children's church speaking, and you get to a point when you speak enough, you can tell when you have an entire room audience captive, right? You can tell that they're listening to every word that you had. And I remember at this just roofing office that I saw that I had everyone captivated, but it was captivated because I was super confident in myself and what I was talking about, and I knew and I was assured. So it really helped me just level my game up on that side.
RoofCon is definitely the best conference I've ever attended, and I've been to several. We go to several every single year.
I bought the tickets. I said, we're going.
This year they broke 5,000 tickets, so it's growing bigger and bigger every single year. If you're not here, I don't know where you're at.
Definitely coming back 2024. See you then.
RoofCon, the #1 conference for the roofing and solar community, is coming back to Orlando October 23rd through 25th, 2024. Get your tickets today at roofcon.com.
Have you had people that have said, hey, I've started to make changes in my life because of seeing you post about it on social media and being vocal about it?
Yes. Another thing that you don't really know who you're affecting at all, right? And there's a saying, like, you'll never know who you touch until you get to heaven, kind of thing, right? And like the other day, I just went to the gym, just on the treadmill, and just started posting random stuff. Had someone the next day, hey, look, saw you on the treadmill, and I got up and I would decide, hey, I need to get on the treadmill, go on the treadmill. And it was just one individual, but those things help encourage people to get to the next spot. Like, hey, look, I was sitting on the couch eating a bag of potato chips, watching a TV show series. Hey, I can get up and go walk around the block. Hey, I can go up and go to the gym, or hey, I could go do whatever. And that's what's going to help you get to the next playing field, I think, as a leader, and understand that you have the capability of impacting people around you.
Yeah. So at RoofCon in 2022, we awarded you.
Yes.
It was a surprise to me. I did not know we were doing a Diego Dante Transformation Award up until, I think maybe 2 weeks before RoofCon I found out about it.
Right.
And they asked me, who do you think should receive this award? And basically the premise of it was, who are people that are affecting the people around them because of transformations that they've made in their own lives. And you were the first person that popped into my mind. I was like, Greg's the guy. Like, and so we awarded you the award. I don't know that we didn't tell you ahead of time.
Nope, didn't know.
I don't even know if you were in the room.
I wasn't even in the room. Like they were supposed to get me in the room, and I was slowly getting there.
Yeah.
It just, but that's part of, like, there's so much going on.
Yeah.
Right? Like, the show,
you were sponsor of the show and all that. And so, but man, I think that you really embody that, transformation award. And really the big thing of it, again, was just affecting the people around you. And like, it's not just, hey, I lose weight, I feel better about myself, but it's like, hey, I made this transformation, I feel better about myself, I make different decisions, I impact the people around me. Now all of a sudden the people around me are doing better things, and I become a better leader because I put myself first, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's what we miss sometimes, is that being a leader, you can't be a leader until you've taken care of yourself, and you have, doesn't mean you have to be perfect, but you have to at least take care of yourself.
I agree. I think as owners, we get really busy doing a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stress, and we forget to take care of ourselves a lot.
Yeah.
And it's really easy to get in that rut. Like, I'm too busy, I'm too whatever, but you need to spend time focusing on yourself. You need to spend time developing you and whatever it is, right? Like, and it'll be a new thing every year. Like, it will change, or it could be something you can continue to work on, or whatever it is. Like, my dad, this is great, I love it. So my dad says, every 2 years you should be developing yourself to become better, because there's new people behind you that are going to be at the same spot you are, or surpassing you. So if you don't do something in 2 years, every 2 years, to develop yourself to get better, you're eventually going to be left behind.
Yeah.
Right. And there's a lot of truth to that. The technology and the people learning stuff, there's a lot smarter people than I am. There's a lot everything. So if I don't do something to help make me become a better leader or a better person and affect the people around me, there's someone else that's going to surpass me, and it's going to take work. And I think one of the big thing for me is recognizing it and not be afraid of what it is, right? I know for me was eating, right? And so I started putting why I eat food, right? Some of it's a tough pill to swallow. I eat food because I was lonely at home.
Yeah.
Like, I eat food because I'm bored.
Yeah.
Right? I eat food because I just like candy, right? Like, and I just started writing it down, and I had honest conversations with myself and put it up and talked about it and sharing it, right? And then that also helps other people move forward as well, right? Because you're not the only one with the problem, right? Your problem, other people have the same problem. Like, the world's umpteen billion people, we all have somewhat similar the same problems. If you share your frustration or struggle, it allows someone else to see that, and they can tag on, and they can help be set free from those problems. Yeah. And that's exciting, right? It's really cool to see someone else you encourage to go do something, and then they conquer it and become set free from something. That's really, you can't buy it, you can't sell it. It's just really cool to see.
Revolt to me is camaraderie.
Revolt is impact.
Revolt is a brotherhood.
Revolt is passionate.
Revolt is amazing.
Revolt is fulfillment.
Strength in numbers.
Accomplishment and legacy to kind of tell my story.
Revolt is intentional.
Accountability.
Revolt is life-changing.
Life-changing.
Revolt is growth.
Revolt against average.
1, 2, 3, revolt!
It was really cool too this year. We gave the award out to Tyler Streetman.
Right.
And Tyler had been, his transformation was different. He has been sober now from drugs for a while, and that was an experience that he shared with us. And he's been able to start this company and have gotten married and all this stuff. And it's like, now he leads this team, and they're crushing it, and it's incredible. And but he shares the story of having gone through that and being being locked up and all this stuff from it. But just, it's not just, these transformations. Sometimes it's things we can't see. Obviously, like, you lose weight, people see it, they recognize it. Sometimes it's smaller changes or changes that other people don't see, but being able to clear your mind and being able to set yourself free of those things that, hold you, that don't allow you to do the things to affect the community around you and to be able to affect your teams and yourself as a whole. There's so many things to be set free from and to be able to transform. And even if you don't have any sort of addictions or anything, there's always something that you can transform to be able to become a better person.
I agree 100%. Right? And I think the other side, when you're leading a company or a leader, the people underneath you, they're going through stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you may not see it, but they're going through stuff all the time, and they're not sharing it with you, not doing whatever. So as a leader, it's our responsibility to help encourage and help motivate and help them push. Like, someone may be struggling with negative thought processes in their head. Someone may be struggling with a loss in their family. Someone may be struggling with, managing their money, right? And then they're struggling with just money. Like, they're definitely afraid to share any of this stuff with you, right? And how do you help them become free is by becoming a great leader, encouraging other people around you.
Yeah.
And part of it has to be, you're going to be a little bit vulnerable. And I will be honest, being a little vulnerable is being set free, and it doesn't hold me back, and I'm not afraid anymore, right?
Yeah.
I've become more fearless of stuff than I've ever been before.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you catching up with me here at the show. You're going to be at RoofCon this year.
I'll be at RoofCon.
We'll give a quick plug to RoofCon. What are you most excited about for RoofCon 2023? Or, sorry, 2024.
Yeah, 2024. Yeah. 2024. I really love just the people, to be honest. I love the networking of people. I told my wife the other day, I have a ton of friends at trade shows, and I love meeting all the people and all. Just, it's a family environment. They do a great job. A lot of people, you guys do a great job at RoofCon. For me, it was my best lead generation and people and event to go to. I really look forward to it a lot, all the time.
I appreciate it, man.
So,
well, guys, if you've tuned in and you've watched, we really appreciate you. Come to RoofCon, come hang out. We're going to give out another Diego Dante Transformation Award Now it's a tradition.
Yes.
So I haven't even gotten one. So, man, we appreciate you. Come out to the show. If you're not in our Facebook group, go ahead and join our Facebook group. It is the Roofing and Solar Community on Facebook. We're at around 26,000 members right now. We've built a great community. We invite you to join that. And with that, we're going to sign out, but we'll catch you guys next time on the next episode of the Rise Above Show presented by RoofCon. Peace out. Peace.